how you were going to do it, and exactly what you're hoping to achieve. And yet, when the moment of truth came, when it came time for your plan to bear fruition, the actual outcome hadn't even crossed your mind as possible. Funny, isn't it? No amount of meticulous planning or never-ending stress over something can ever guarantee its outcome. That, to me, is what Shakespeare's quote, "We know what we are, but not what we may be," means. Uncertainty. Specifically, the uncertainty that we all have to deal with in our everyday lives. Sure, we can slightly augment the result of a plan or a decision, but we'll never be able to guarantee it. I'll give you a personal example. When I was 13, I had my entire life planned out. I was going to be a military engineer. I was going to move to Sweden. I was going to live my best life. But, as you might guess by me telling you this now, life seems to have had other plans for me. 2 years ago, I was at a conference. And at that conference, by pure chance, I happened to meet someone who told me I had what it took to pass the Secret Service applications once I'm 18. In a few minutes, all of my diligent planning, my hard work, learning an entirely new language, Swedish, out the window, scrapped. After that one conversation, passing the Secret Service applications perhaps became my singular purpose. And yet, what of my effort before? What of the effort I made to move to Sweden, to become a military engineer? Is it gone? Was it wasted? No. See, while the end goal may not have remained the same, the growth that got me to that point never left. It's still here today with me, carrying me forward. So, to answer the age-old question, no, uncertainty is not a bad thing. In fact, it is possibly the best thing that can ever happen to us. I will have you imagine, if you will, a perfect world, a scripted one, in which you dictate everything that is going to happen. At first, I'm sure many of you like the sound of that. It sounds idyllic. Nothing could ever go wrong. However, imagine yourselves living day by day in such a world. You know exactly what's going to happen, you know exactly when it's going to happen. There is no fun, there is no surprise, there is no flavor to life. Slowly but surely it becomes nothing more than a robotic, repetitive cycle. That is a life without uncertainty. Now, on the other hand, look at your lives today. This morning, you woke up, you came here for a contest, and you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you'll do well, maybe you won't, maybe you'll win, maybe you won't. But it certainly is a nice feeling to be here, isn't it? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the embodiment of uncertainty. See, we as humans, we thrive in the unknown. Though we do fear it, the fear is natural. Our ancestors had so much to fear from the unknown. However, today that is no longer the case. Today, we have the opportunity to not fear it, but reap its benefits. We must not let this opportunity go to waste by a simple, primordial fear. So, would you rather live a life in fear of every day, or would you rather wake up excited for a new day, for a new chance at life? Of course, the answer ultimately is yours to give. However, I invite you to celebrate this gift of uncertainty with me and look upon the darkness that is the day of tomorrow, not with fear or with worry, but with hope and joy for a better tomorrow. Thank you.